Everyone, welcome to 2025's YouTube training. So if you're planning to start a YouTube channel today, I'm going to run you through one or two things how to actually start a YouTube channel. So before we proceed, please, I'd like everyone to just introduce themselves. How did you find the link? How did you hear about this YouTube training before we get started? So I'll start with Bri. Is it Bri? Brie. Correct?
Bree.
Okay, Bri. Okay. That. So Brie, go ahead and introduce yourself to the house. Just 30 seconds.
Oh, Bree. I'm in Texas. That's pretty much it.
Okay. So you have a YouTube channel already? Do you have an existing YouTube channel?
I have one,
Oh, okay.
and I'm trying to change the topic.
Oh, okay. Your niche, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that. So we go over to Samantha. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself? Do you have a YouTube channel? How did you find out about this event?
Hi, yes, I have a YouTube channel and I'm currently at work
Okay.
because I do YouTube for fun.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough. Thank you. Okay, Donna, can you go ahead and introduce yourself, please? Donna, are you there? Okay, I want to assume Donna is not by the system right now. Okay, Claudia, can you go ahead and introduce yourself, please? I can't hear you. You're muted. Can you please unmute yourself?
Sorry. I'm
Oh,
Claudia Gale. I'm involved with international trade and development.
oh,
The reason why I attended this, this is my second time, is because I see this as the future for any business. It's the way to go. I'm not tax savvy, but I see in international trade, especially dealing worldwide, that it's necessary because you want to get your message out about your company, but it's not just putting it up in words. You have to attract people to your company. Why would someone listen to me versus someone else in the same area? So I see a lot of potential, especially YouTube. I'm 67. I thought I would never be sitting all day watching YouTube, but today I am. And I am so also watching those who are on YouTube and see what they're doing versus what I have to do. We're not doing the same thing, but I want one to have, and I admire you, Marianne, because I follow you from the fashion when you had your fashion. You're Yoruba, and I just love you to death. You don't know me, but I just think I think you're doing a wonderful thing, and I appreciate you. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Latoya, can you go ahead and introduce yourself before we get started? Are you there? Latoya? Okay, let's move on. Magdalena, can you please go ahead and introduce yourself to the house?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Uh,
My name is Magdalena. At the moment, I reside in Poland. I used to live over 5 years in Los Angeles, and there was my learning process about the social media, about business. I wrote the book. I became a Reiki practitioner, and I have some kind of the idea because when I left for Los Angeles, there was like I recorded few videos on YouTube about travel and also transformation, and I would like to do that in the right way, that transformation and travel can be combined, and it will be like my business.
okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you so much for sharing. And then we head over to who's the next person? I'm trying to see the next person in the chat. I think it's Jackie. Jackie, please can you go ahead and introduce yourself? And then we have Donna.
Good afternoon.
Jackie.
I'm in a place where I can't. Yeah, I'm here. I'm in a place where I can't put my camera on, guys. So I'm sorry, but Jackie Channer, I am a coach for women who want to invest in real estate, who want to get into fix and flipping. I have the money for them because I'm a lender for 40 years. So I'm a different kind of coach. I don't sell you books. I actually get you the money. I have seed money at 0% for those who want to start in the business. I also do financing, which I've done for 40 years for real estate,
Okay.
commercial and business. And then I also teach people how to die properly because I find they're not dying properly. So I'm an AI person. I've been in AI for a year. So we have an AI-driven software that puts a complete estate package together for $19.95. You can sit, you can change it, you can put your house in a trust from your living room. AI is incredible. Kind of scary. And I'm also teaching AI classes. So I started teaching that in about February to small businesses because I don't want them to get left out of the whole AI world, and they seem to be getting left out. So that's all I do. Jackie Chan, I used to say I got money.
Oh, okay. I like that. Thank you so much for sharing. So we have, I think, Donna. Donna, can you go ahead and introduce yourself? Okay, if Donna is not here, I'm not sure if Crystal has introduced herself yet. You want to go ahead and do that? We can't hear you. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. My name is Crystal Adams Scott, and I'm the founder of a nonprofit organization called Hope Unite and the You Matter movement, which is an act of kindness movement where we encourage people to do one act of kindness every day. Collectively, we're really big about self-care. We're there for suicide prevention, and we help people connect to the resource that is right for them. So we do the middle ground work. We don't just hand them resources and say, good luck. We walk them through it and make sure they find the resource before we connect them. So that's a little unique part about our support network that we are building right now. So if you know anyone in the mind, body, spirit, health space, send them my direction because we are building a support network. The movement reached 38 states and 16 countries. So I'm very grateful for all the people that are part of it. And thanks for letting me be here.
Sure, you're most welcome. Thank you for sharing. I think we have Selena here. Selena, can you go ahead and introduce yourself before we get started?
Hello, my name is Selena Witherspoon. We were just saying who we are. Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Selena. I've been wanting to do a YouTube channel for a while now. Just didn't know where to start, how to do it, what to use. So I'm very excited.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for joining and thank you for sharing. I think we have Miss Caroline at Tuhuko. Can you please go ahead and introduce yourself to the Miss Caroline, are you there? Okay, Latoya, you want to say something? Kind of like this.
Oh no, you I was trying to park when you called my name the first time.
Oh,
But I found this event on Eventbrite. Just trying to like the other this is the direction that the future is going, and I'm trying to get my kids in a position to do well.
that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. So I think we've run through the intro. Let me go ahead and introduce myself. I have my assistant in the room, Victor, so we'll be hearing from him much later. So my name is Miriam. I'm a YouTube coach. I help small to medium-sized businesses start a profitable YouTube channel and begin to monetize it from 6 months. Yes, I got 3 million views in 2 months on my YouTube channel, and I'm helping other businesses to also increase their views and their visibility, with YouTube, and also promote their businesses with YouTube. And I'm currently on 10.5 million views on my YouTube channel. And well, we'll talk about this much later. YouTube started sending me gifts, they started giving me recognition and, what have you. So let's get right into how to start a profitable YouTube channel in 2025. Hi. Are we all excited? Are we ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I'm sure we all are. So, okay, so I am going to do a brief presentation today so that we all can, just follow along. So, here you go. How to start YouTube channel in 2025. So guys, for those of you that have been thinking you need a perfect, camera, the perfect ring lights, the perfect this and that, no, that is not what you need. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. You have to start with what you have. Just go ahead and press the camera, get started, because there are people who have, promised themselves, I'm going to start a YouTube channel 10 years ago. That 10 years, that's, time hasn't come yet. So the secret to getting ahead is getting started. You need to start and stop procrastinating. Stop waiting for the perfect camera and all that. Hello, I got 10.5 million views with just this phone. I don't have a camera. I use my phone. So start with what you have. This is what I use. So I just want to encourage you guys. So why start a YouTube channel? Some people don't even know, they don't have a direction. They just feel like starting. First thing you should know is that YouTube is the second largest search engine, yes, in the world after Google. And of course, Google owns YouTube. So if you're not on YouTube, you're denying yourself an avenue of getting found, and it's potentially a way to reach hundreds of millions of people for absolutely free of charge. So you can get millions of views on your channel, on your videos for free. So, and you can also promote your own businesses, your products or your services, and you can also become the authority in your niche. You can become the go-to person when it comes to maybe real estate, or maybe when it comes to, financing, real estate financing, and what have you, or whatever it is that you do. So YouTube is that, platform where people can know that, okay, you are the person, you're the go-to person for this product or for this service. So for me, for example, I am known as the grants queen. So if you're looking for grants for your small businesses, for your non-profits, for women, all kinds of grants, I am your grants queen, because on my channel I share different kinds of grants, like various, I think somebody raised their hands again. Crystal, did you raise your hand?
Yes. Can you hear me? I'm
Yes.
not very, okay. So, yes, we are really looking for grants right now. I mean, but that wasn't the question I had for you before I heard you say that. So I would love to connect with you outside of this for sure.
Okay.
What I wanted to ask you is this: we're getting ready to start doing podcasts, and we're trying to figure out, and we're taking a vote on if we're going to use YouTube as our platform, or if we use Spotify and then use Spotify to connect to YouTube. Do you have any direction on how to guide that?
Yes, but can we hold the questions till the end of the presentation so that
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I will note that and I'll respond in due
Okay,
course.
thank you.
No problem. So, and just so you know, YouTube has over 2 billion monthly users. As a matter of fact, 2.5 billion monthly users, which is more than 1/3 of the people in the world, on the planet. More than 1/3 of the people on the planet use YouTube. So if you're not on YouTube, this is a sign for you to just get on YouTube, because your potential clients are actually looking for you. And if you're not there, they'll definitely go to the person that offers that value as well. I think somebody just joined. Okay, so let's go ahead. So guys, YouTube is that platform that you should be on, and I'll share some of my experiences with you with brands, because there are so many ways to actually monetize your YouTube channel. Now, when we talk about YouTube monetization, you need to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours to get monetized on YouTube. When I started my YouTube channel, I wish I know this. I wish somebody was offering free value like this when I first started. It was tough for me. I had to hire a coach because I was just moving in circles in the first 3 months. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know there was anything like monetization. I didn't know YouTube pays every month. Yes, YouTube pays on the 21st of every month. They send you a direct deposits actually, to your bank account every single month, and you can make as much, like there is a lot of potential on YouTube that people are missing out on. And that's why sometimes I'm like, don't you guys get it? Why don't you just, start your YouTube channel and start to make money? And because I understood how the platform works, I, have more than one channel. I actually have 5 YouTube channels. And when I launched the 4, remaining channels, I got monetized in 2 months. For some of the channels. So you see, there are lots and lots of ways to actually, make money, especially when you understand how the platform works. Then you are able to, make more money. You can multiply your income by creating a new channel. But I will not advise you to, I won't advise you to start 2 YouTube channels right now, because you are just starting. You need to understand how the platform works, so that you can make the most out of it. So let us go to why YouTube is, how to actually start a YouTube channel in 2025. First thing you need to do is to have a niche. You need to set your goal first. What is your goal for your channel? So for me, remember when I introduced myself in the beginning, I said I help people monetize in 6 months. And remember, YouTube requires you to get monetized, fulfill all the requirements for monetization in 1 year. But don't work with the 1 year, gap they gave you. Work within 6 months. I always push for my own, students, my clients, to get monetized within 6 months, so that even you work towards getting monetized in 6 months, so that even if you miss in 8 months, 7 months, 8 months, you're monetized. Now, if you fail to get monetized within 1 year, it now becomes frustrating. That's why understanding how the platform works is very important. If you don't understand how the platform works, you're likely gonna get stuck and leave the platform. There are lots, and that's why I need to also let you know, 99% of YouTubers fail because they get on the platform, they don't know how it works, they don't know anything, and they're just going in circles, just like I did in the beginning. But when I got a coach in 3 months, I got monetized. So within 6 months in total, I was able to monetize my very first YouTube channel. So I want you to know that. First thing you need to do is to actually set a goal. What is your goal? Part of your goals can be, it's okay if you don't want to get monetized, if you don't want to make money from YouTube, that's okay. People like us, we need the money, So if you want to actually monetize a YouTube channel, then you have to work towards it. You have to work towards your eye on the prize. Now, just so you know, YouTube is going to develop you in ways you never imagined. Beyond getting monetized on YouTube, you're gonna, if you really put in the work, like if you follow the strategies that I share with you, with my one-on-one coaching, there is no way in the world that you will not get monetized in due course. I'll tell you things to expect, so that when those things come, you're not taken aback, you're not scared, you're not thrown off balance. You understand, oh, okay, it's expected, and you're able to move on. These are things that people actually go and they quit your YouTube channel. So I am telling you today, do not quit on your dreams, especially when things don't seem to be going your own way. But even at that, you need to understand how the platform works, because it's not a trial and error place. YouTube doesn't care. They don't send you. So you need to really understand how the platform works so that you can succeed on YouTube. So yes, setting your goal is very important. Telling yourself, I want to get monetized in 6 months, in 4 months, in 5 months, in 8 months, it's okay. Now, before you even set up your YouTube channel, what exactly is YouTube? YouTube, if you go on Google and type, what is YouTube? YouTube is a video sharing platform. Simple. Video sharing platform. Now, our attention span is very low. Okay, yes, thank you for that. Our attention span is very low as humans. A lot of us want to be, how do I put it now? When you scroll through maybe Instagram or even YouTube, you want to be impressed by the first 3 seconds on YouTube. What do you say? How do you keep people glued, to your channel? I share all of those strategies in my one-on-one coaching, because it's backed up scientifically, how to get your audience watching your videos from the beginning all the way till the end. And that is something that really, really matters, when you're starting your YouTube channel. Now, have you decided what niche you want to focus on YouTube? You want to be known for something on YouTube. You want to be the go-to person when it comes to X or Y on your YouTube channel. If someone is, let's assume that you're into maybe body oils, you're into skincare products, and you show up every time you talk about the importance of hydrating, the importance of doing this, the importance, and you've been doing it consistently. People who watch your videos, they find themselves they find it comfortable asking you those questions. And of course, your skin is also glowing. So because you've shown up consistently, they are able to trust you. And that's why I said you can establish yourself on YouTube as the authority in your niche. You can establish yourself on YouTube as the authority by showing up. I think Miss Claudia mentioned something that she's been seeing me. I'm sure for people who have been following me for years now, you can see how consistent I have been. Even when I travel, I am still dropping content. Even when I'm sick, I am still dropping content. I remember when I started my YouTube channel, I was in grad school, I was studying for my master's degree in administration. Please, can we all mute our mics? I can hear some sounds. Thank you as you do so. So when I started my YouTube channel, I was in grad school and I didn't have a baby at the time. Like I had just one baby. Yes. By the time I started my YouTube channel, I was pregnant with my second child. And for the first trimester, I was sick. No, my third child. I was sick. And guess what? I already had enough content. Nobody knew I was sick. I couldn't talk. It was bad. And at some point, I had to go see the dentist. I had this, what's it called? I had this surgery, which means I cannot talk. So for the period I couldn't speak, I was still dropping content on my channel. I am someone that creates systems. So when you create systems, you're most likely not going to fail if you have a system in place. I'm sure you'll agree with me if you're a business owner. For entrepreneurs, you get it. You need to have a system in place, a system that is, foolproof. Make sure that it works. It's a system that actually works. And that is one thing about starting a YouTube channel. You must have a strategy, and you must have a strategy that actually works on YouTube. So what is your niche? What would you be talking about on your YouTube channel? What is something that you can talk about with little or no preparation anytime? Like when they wake you up, hey, talk about this thing. What is that one? It can be anything, that you can, talk about on your YouTube channel without any form of preparation. So you need to have your niche. What is something that you're really good at? It could be something that maybe it's something that you do for a living. I used to work in a bank, so maybe when it comes to investing, when it comes to, what kind of account is good for this kind of business, I can probably advise accordingly. So depending on what your expertise is, you can bring it to YouTube. Or maybe a business, maybe you want to start a business. I want to showcase your products, your services to people on YouTube. Remember, there are over 2.5 billion monthly users on YouTube. So when you're on YouTube, you stand a chance to get more eyes, new eyes on your business. Now, is somebody asking questions? That's kind of distracting in the comments. Anyway, there are so many benefits to starting a YouTube channel in 2025 that I might not be able to cover everything in this session. Now, when you start a YouTube channel, it's okay for your goal to be to make money. It's okay. Whatever your goals are, it is valid. I once had a pastor, book a consultation with me, and he told me he wants to be famous. That is okay. If you want to be famous, there are ways to it. If you want to make money with YouTube, there are ways to it. But you need to know, set your goals before you start your channel and follow through those goals like your eye on the prize. Nothing should shift your focus from that channel. Nothing should shift your focus from your YouTube channel. So when you want to start your YouTube channel, you have to go all in. And just so you know, if you put in part-time efforts on YouTube, you will get part-time results. If you put part-time efforts on YouTube, you are going to get part-time results. Yes. So you need to really, really set your goals. What are the topics you want to talk about on your channel? How do you want to make money on your YouTube channel? Yes, that's valid. There are so many ways, multiple ways to make money on YouTube. Now, do you know that when you start a YouTube channel, because I mentioned that they pay you every month, they give you, direct deposits into your bank account every month. And do you know you can earn hundreds of thousands of dollars on your YouTube channel? You can. Yes, you can. And like I said, the views are free of charge, but you need to do the right thing to get your audience coming into your channel, and you can make thousands of dollars on just one video on your channel. So you see, you have to keep, turning out content on your YouTube channel so that you get the chance, you stand the chance to make more money on your channel. Now, when you get monetized on YouTube, do you know you can also get demonetized on YouTube? We're going to talk about demonetization shortly in this session. Now, do you know that you can also, be paid through super chats and super stickers? What are super chats? Now, by the time when I started my YouTube channel during the pandemic in 2020, there are some features that were not available on YouTube. Example, there was no community tab. I'm gonna, go in details what to do with the community tab, and there were no scheduling feature on YouTube. Now you can schedule your videos in advance on YouTube, which is a plus, because at the time you have to be there real time, dropping the content, publishing your videos, right? So, but now you can now schedule your videos to air at a later date. Now, talking about making money, different ways, different pathways of actually making money on YouTube. You can start a membership. Yes, there's a membership feature where, of course, when you click on the join button, you can, subscribe, you pay monthly to support the content creator. There are lots of people who believe in what you do. They love what you do. And maybe you give a lot of free, value, free information, free resource in your videos. And they feel, oh, I think you deserve to be compensated. And then they join your membership. You can have 1,000 members, 100 members, and the list is endless. There is no limit to the number of, members that you can have. That's for the membership feature, how to make money on YouTube. Now you can also have super chat, super sticker. People might just come watch your videos and they give you money. Yes, there is super chat. There's a super chat feature where even when the content creator is premiering or not, maybe you just found the video anytime you searched, you went on search on Explore, and Explore page of YouTube, and you type something in search, the video comes up, and the video was able to address your problems. People, they give money. Super thanks. So it can be any amount. So YouTube actually conducts periodic meetings with us. So when you reach a certain milestone on YouTube, you are assigned a partner manager. So I have a partner manager. The moment you hit 10,000 followers on YouTube or more, then you have a partner manager. So yes, we had one of our sessions with our partner managers. Of course, you have bigger content creators there, and they were asking, what's the highest amount somebody has super chatted you on your channel? People were saying $1,000, $500. Like, they watch your videos and they find value and they just super chat you $1,000 on the spot. So you can get super chat at any amount of money on your YouTube channel. That's another way to make money. There are multiple ways to make money. Now let's talk about brand deals. Do you know that as a content creator on YouTube, whether you like it or not, when you have 25 subscribers, just 25 subscribers on YouTube, you are already an influencer. You are already an influencer. I know some of you might be like, how? And I'll share my experience with you. There was a particular time a brand reached out to me, and I think I shared it in my last session. A particular brand reached out to me and they were like, okay, what platforms are you on? I told them I'm on Instagram. They were like, okay. I'm on Facebook. Okay. I'm on TikTok. Okay. The moment I said I'm on YouTube, they were like, oh, okay, let's talk. Because they understand that running a YouTube channel is not a joke. Running a successful YouTube channel is not a joke. People go, and then the moment when people go on your channel, they must be able to tell what you're about. What kind of content does this person, put out here? How consistent is this person? Treat your YouTube channel like a business. The way you work for other people, you have to treat your YouTube channel like a business. And to put it in proper context, maybe you have a particular, TV station that you watch, maybe news station, and they air at 4 p.m. every day. This is how you should actually treat your YouTube channel. They air at 4 p.m. every day, every day, or certain days. For sure once you turn on your TV, oh, the news is on. That's exactly how you should treat your YouTube channel as well. You don't want to start a channel, drop some videos today, tomorrow, and ghost off after 6 months. No, No. When people go there, they can tell that, oh, this person is not serious. Can I even trust this person? Can I do business with this person? Will this person abscond with my money? So this is where you build like and trust on your YouTube channel. Now, talking about getting demonetized after being monetized on YouTube. Now, I talked about, working towards getting monetized in 6 months on YouTube. By the time you're monetized, that is exactly when the work begins. The moment you get monetized is when the work begins, as against people who think that, oh, and let me just work towards monetization. Once I'm monetized, I don't have a problem. I can just go and relax. No, that is when the actual work begins. Because now, just so you know, when you get monetized on YouTube, you have to go and turn on monetization for each of your videos. Yes, every single video that you have done before that time, turn on monetization for each of them. And when you turn on monetization for each of those videos, it means that going forward, when you want to publish a video, you have to turn on monetization for every single video as well. That's how it works, because there are some people who, after monetization, they forget, or no one told them that they're supposed to turn on monetization for each of their videos. You go and then you can do it in bulk, which is good. I teach people how to do that as well, back end, and save time. Now, YouTube is a platform where you have to maximize your time. And I share my strategies in my one-on-one coaching on how I am able to manage 5 YouTube channels and I still have a life and I still run multiple businesses. In fact, I just launched a new business this January. Yes, I just launched my gold business. Yeah, so I'm into gold, Van Cleef chain, Love Chain, Cartier, and the rest of them. So I still have my fashion business and multiple other businesses that I do. So you can have a life even after starting a YouTube channel. And I see a lot of people struggle with just one YouTube channel. They are doing YouTube 24/7. You're talking to them like, I'm trying to figure out this YouTube. You should have a life. And I still work out 2 hours every day. And I still have multiple other things that I do. And I still have a blog, So you have to be intentional when it comes to starting your YouTube channel. You have to really be everything about you. The moment you start your YouTube channel has to be on business. You cannot spend valuable time on Instagram or watching other people's reels or something has to pop. Like for me, if I'm on Instagram, maybe I'm checking what my PA is doing. I somehow something tells me you have to stop now. You have to move on to this. So I stop. So when you start a YouTube channel, your time is so valuable. You don't want to waste it for anything. Remember, like I said, when you have 25 subscribers on YouTube, you're already an influencer. Businesses, companies, brands start to take you seriously. They send you a lot of gifts. And you don't have to work with every brand. And this is one of the reasons why YouTube is one of the best, platforms today. And just so you know, YouTube is the highest paying platform in 2025. No other platform comes close to YouTube. No other platform comes close to YouTube. For my niche that I currently am, for one of my channels, because I have 5 channels, the CPM, there's something called CPM and there's something called RPM. Now, when you get monetized, CPM is cost per mille. That is the amount that advertisers pay when they run ads on your videos. So when you're watching a YouTube video, for instance, and they run an ad and you skip those ads, that's the amount they pay. That's what I mean by CPM. That's the total amount that the advertiser pays to run the ads on your video. Now, for me, I'm in one of the highest paying niches for one of my YouTube channels, and RPM is what accrues to you as the content creator. You split the advertising fee between you and YouTube. YouTube gets 45% of the advertising fee, and you as a content creator, you're paid 55% of the advertising fee. So if you are in the right niche, there are so many. So I tell people, if you want to make money on YouTube, I tell you this is where you should go. Now, you cannot rely on a lot of niches that people share for free on YouTube. They are not true. So you have to be in yourself to see how much are they really paying to be able, but at least I can tell because I've been on YouTube and I have different, channels and I have different niches, and I know for sure because I get paid by YouTube every month. But I can tell you for free, these are the highest paying niches on YouTube. A case in point is this. So one of my YouTube channels, if you hit 1 million views for my niche, I get paid $33,000. for my niche. So if you're not careful, if you just start a YouTube channel for the sake of starting a channel and you're in the wrong niche, hello, with the same 1 million views, you can be paid less than $1,000. Yes, you can be paid $700 for 1 million views. That's why having, someone to put you through is very important, so that you don't invest your time and energy doing the wrong thing and expecting huge results. And at the end of the day, the same amount of energy will give you something small. Whereas if you had invested the same amount of energy in the right thing, then you're on the right path to making good money on YouTube. And like I said, YouTube is the highest paying, not one of the highest, it is the highest paying platform as at 2025. Now, a way to get it monetized after you're monetized on YouTube is when you stop creating content on YouTube. It doesn't even take long. It doesn't take long. Remember, you need to have minimum of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours in 12 months of starting your YouTube channel. Failure to do that will result into decrease of your public watch hours. And I'll give you an example. We're in January. If you start your YouTube channel this month, you're expected by YouTube to get monetized by December 2025. If you don't meet the monetization requirements and you do that in January of 2026, everything you did this January is null and void. You see? So they only prorate, for those of you that did maths, they prorate the last 12 months. That's the only thing that they, consider, that they give value to. That's why you would see, I mentioned earlier that I help my students get monetized within 6 months, so that you are in the safe zone. If you work with YouTube monetization requirements, using their own timeline, if you fail, then you're going to get frustrated on YouTube. They start to deduct your public watch hours. So let's assume you're on 4,000 and you hit the 4,000 by January. Everything, you're just going to go into your studio and you find out that everything, your watch hours has reduced. They remove everything you did in January, this month, this year. That's because they're only looking at the last 12 months. But if you work towards getting monetized in 6 months, then you're in the safe zone. There's no way in the world that they are going to reduce your public watch hours. So I hope that is clear. That is another one about, starting a YouTube channel. Now, another thing, like I said, is people start to compare themselves with other people. It's unfair. When you start your YouTube channel, you're like, oh, why? And I speak better than that person. Why do I have 10 views and this person has this amount of views? I think that is unfair, even on you. And by doing that, you're going to lose focus. You will likely lose your focus, and you don't want to do that. When you start your YouTube channel, you want to steer your course. As long as you know what you're doing, you have the rights, what's it called? You've taken the right class for your YouTube channel. There is no way in the world you are going to fail. Because remember, I mentioned I applied my strategies for my own YouTube channel, and in 2 months, I started my, 4 extra channels last year, and in 2 months, one of the channels got monetized. It's just by doing the right thing. Just put those strategies in place, and it's gonna work. There is no way in the world it's not going to work, because these are tested and trusted solutions. These are trusted, strategies that actually work on YouTube. So you have to be really, really, really mindful of that. When you start your YouTube channel, please beware of people who come to try and sell views to you. Never, ever fall into that trap. They'll tell you, hey, I'm going to give you 10,000 views for this amount. I'm going to give you, 100,000. Don't ever try it. YouTube algorithm is so smart. They will find you out. They will snoop you out. And you don't want YouTube to delete your channel. There are people who just get their channels deleted by YouTube. They just try to log in and it doesn't exist anymore. It's not bots. They know what they've done. They've probably gone to buy views and, use bots to watch their videos. So you have to be very, very mindful of that. Now, everything you do on YouTube is very, very strategic. From your title So your thumbnail, and in case you're wondering what is a thumbnail is that image, is the image that draws people to your channel. So if you're on the streets, you're browsing through the streets of YouTube, or maybe you went on YouTube and you typed in how to make lasagna, the recipe, right? So when you see some pictures, some of the pictures are very attractive and you click on the video, that is a thumbnail. And that is the power of a good thumbnail. So I also teach how to make eye-catchy thumbnails that get clicks and views on YouTube. So if you ask me, well, there are lots of debates, surrounding this, that what is the most important thing on your YouTube channel? Your thumbnail. I can say that today with my experience. Your thumbnail. Some people even have the audacity to start a YouTube channel without a thumbnail. Or they come and say, oh, there's this big YouTuber that doesn't use thumbnail and he gets millions of views. Hello, are you Mr. Beast? Are you him? The algorithm already knows him, but he doesn't know you. It doesn't know you. Because of that, you need a thumbnail. It is the most important thing. It is the most important thing. From my experience on YouTube, it is the most important thing. Anyone that tells you anything otherwise is just lying to you. Because what's the point of working so hard on your YouTube videos, and no one is clicking to watch it? So your thumbnail is the door that drives people to your channel. Before they even listen to what you have to say, whether you're giving value or not, your thumbnail has to say, come, click on me, click. So I teach how to create thumbnails that get clicks and views on YouTube. Please be mindful. Do not start a YouTube channel without thumbnail. In fact, I hired someone professionally for thumbnails. Professionally. In fact, there are big organizations that spend weeks creating or crafting the perfect thumbnail. Thumbnails that would, that would just blow up, that would blow up the videos the very first time. So you have to. Now that we are, approaching the end of today's episode, I want you guys to punch fear and perfection in the face. Please punch fear. Don't be afraid. Remember, the secret to getting ahead is getting started. And then you don't have to be great to start. You have to start to be great. You don't have to wait for the perfect time, perfect lightning. Trust me, the perfect time will never come. It will not that it may never, it will never come. There are people who have promised, oh, I'm going to start my YouTube channel next year, and the next year comes and they never do. You have to start. So ditch that thing called perfection. It's just an illusion. And just in case you're saying, oh, you are the professional, you sound this. I wasn't like this when I first started. Although when I was in university, I used to be a campus journalist, for my first degree before my master's degree, but it was a long time before then, right? When I started my YouTube channel, honestly, I don't know, I had this fear for camera. I was like, I thought it was going to be easy. But the secret to getting ahead is getting started. So when you do something consistently, it becomes a part of you. Like it's a no-brainer. You don't need to think about it. Like it just comes naturally because you've done it for a great number of times. So just get started. Stop thinking of what people would think of you. Oh, they will think I talk too much. It's not your business. Whatever they think, it's their business. And guess what? The people you're trying to impress by not wanting to talk to, by not wanting to be perceived as, they will come back to you later and ask you how you're doing it. You should teach them. Meanwhile, you've been scared to start because you're afraid of how they will label you or judge you. So please start that YouTube channel of your dreams. Yes, so go ahead and start that channel of your dreams. And I also want to encourage you, please take courses. Yes, take classes because it's very important. You don't want to spend 10 years, trying to figure out things by yourself on YouTube when you could have just done everything in in less than a week. You already get it. You're not going to spend 10 years to figure out one thing and then spend another 5 years to figure out another thing that you would get in your coaching class. So for me, I offer one-on-one YouTube coaching, and I help people actually start a profitable YouTube channel. In my one-on-one coaching, I show you how to get your first 1,000 subscribers in 20 days. Yes, in 20 days. And I also help you avoid mistakes that can get your channel banned. I also help you. Yes, I show you exactly how to make money on YouTube before monetization. You know, when we talk of monetization on YouTube, you're mostly thinking of, okay, when you meet your 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours benchmark. No, you can actually start to make money even before monetization. I'll show you exactly how to do that. And I'll also show, I'll help you secure your very first brand deal as an influencer. Yes. Now there's something called copyright strikes. You want to avoid it. I'll show you how to avoid copyright strikes on your YouTube channel. The moment you get the first copyright strike, the second copyright strike, you cannot upload videos again. You cannot go live on YouTube again. You start to lose your, the access to your channel. The third copyright strike means you are off YouTube. Your channel is gone. So I show you how to do that, and also how not to get, demonetized. Yes, how to do everything possible not to get demonetized after you are monetized on YouTube. And just so you know, we have a responsibility on YouTube, offline and online. Yes. And in case you say, oh, no one told me, yes, no one will tell you. If you're caught fighting, or you did maybe an act of terrorism, and they report you to YouTube, your channel can get deleted. These are offline responsibilities that we have as content creators. Why? Because we kind of carry the badge of YouTube. People see us as YouTubers, and YouTube is going to disassociate themselves from people who do not represent them positively, So yes, Victor is already putting my link in the chat. And just so you know, if you want to book my one-on-one coaching, I charge $2,000 for my one-on-one coaching. It's a 3-hour intensive session. Yes, it's a class that requires you to eat and drink before you come, so that we can cover everything, and your eyes are you're gonna get that wow factor, like, wow, no one would have told me this, not even in a million years. And just so you know, I also have a Facebook group that you can join. It's a private group, but I charge $99 every month to join the exclusive Facebook community, where I treat questions. I help you grow your channel. I help you set your goals. I remind you weekly, hey, have you set your goals for the week? Are you meeting with your your goals for your YouTube channel? And I share my exact blueprints, my exact cheat sheets, how I'm able to, how I successfully got one of my channels monetized in 2 months, and how I got 10.5 million views till date. I share all of that in my Facebook. If you want to join, I always advise or implore you to take my class, or at least, even if you don't, cannot take my one-on-one, just take my monetization masterclass. I have a pre-recorded masterclass that you can take. It's just $4.99. Just take one of the two, my one-on-one coaching or the pre-recorded masterclass, before you join the Facebook group. And if you want to join the Facebook group, that's okay. If you want it, the link is in the chat as well. And I have a free gift for you guys today. I have a free YouTube toolkit. Yes, all of my tools that I use on YouTube. If you want the exact same thing, my assistant has dropped everything in the chat. So I will be taking questions right now, so that I can respond to them before we call it a day. It's a 1-hour session, and I hope you guys have been blessed by today's session. I think someone has a question. Someone was asking earlier about starting a podcast. Am I right? A podcast alongside with a YouTube channel. Am I right? Who was asking? I think it was it Magdalena? Can you guys still hear me? Okay, I'm not. Okay, good. Who was asking the question?
It was not me, but when you call my name, so I would like to ask a question, because as I said, I started YouTube channel around 5 years ago, but I stopped, I stopped uploading videos, etc. And my question is better keep the channel and start a new, or better just have a new channel and then be more, focus on that?
Okay, so Crystal, what is the channel about? Do you have a niche for that channel?
Magdalena, Magdalena spoke here. Crystal, she had the question before.
Okay. Okay. So if you want to actually continue with the current niche, then you can continue with that main channel. But if you have a different niche entirely, maybe you've been dancing on that channel, you've not, or you probably, you're everywhere, but you want to really focus on a particular niche, then you may consider starting a new channel. But if it's the same thing that you want to talk about on your channel, there's no point. Just go ahead with that channel because your subscribers already, they expect what you're doing. So, the flow just goes. So I think, yeah, depending, so that's my response to you. Thank you for that. And I hope that answers
so much. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, Crystal.
Mute myself. Yes, I got it. I unmuted myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I was asking because we're getting ready to start a podcast where we're interviewing authors and different people that have survived traumatic situations and came out on the other end of it and sharing their experiences. So that's really what, and other like people in the mind, body, spirit, health space we're going to be interviewing. So the question was at the board meeting was, do we host on Spotify and then connect to YouTube, or do we start the actual podcast on YouTube and connect to Spotify? Do you know any of the workings of that?
Yes, you can actually do both at the same time. However, if you're going live, you cannot go live on YouTube until you have a minimum of 50 subscribers before you're allowed to go live on YouTube. Yes. However, you can record it and then upload it on YouTube as a video. You know what I mean? So yes,
Right.
you can shoot two birds with a stone.
So starting in Spotify, what I'm hearing you say is starting in Spotify, then uploading to YouTube, then getting the 50 subscribers, then you can go up to, okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Is somebody else asking? I can't live stream currently. How long do you have to wait? Samantha, do you have up to 50 subscribers on YouTube? Samantha asked the question. So you do?
Yes, but some reason it got disabled.
What was the reason why?
I think I did like copyright strikes.
You see, that's what I just talked about on YouTube. And ignorance is not an excuse. They just will not take it. That's why you need to, understand how the platform works before you start, because they can slam you with copyrights, strike, copyright claims. So is there any way to appeal, Selena? Samantha?
Would I have to wait 90 days? Then I be able to live stream again?
Okay. Then you have to. It's 89 days. Yes, you have to. Just endure.
It said be like 2 months.
Oh, okay, good. So you have 1 month left, pretty much. So you're almost there. Yeah, you're almost there. Was it music copyright you got, or what copyright, or is it somebody else's content?
The people's content, and yeah. So when this happens, do I wait for like 2 months and I'll be able to do a live stream again?
Once you elapse the 3 months, the 89 days period, you should be able to, live stream again. The strike is gonna leave your channel. The strike will go. It will leave. So long as you don't get another strike in between. If you get another strike in between, then you cannot upload your videos, you cannot do live, you can't do the basic things. You start to lose the channel. And if you get a third one, your channel is gone.
Oh, thank you. Oh, could I start over, make a new channel and live stream with a different YouTube channel?
Yes, you can. You can. But do not link it to your current channel. That's another thing. Never ever link it to your current channel.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for that. Any more questions before we call it a day? Okay, Crystal, go ahead.
Yeah, what can you help me understand what the guidelines of a strike are?
Of a what?
Of a strike, what she was talking about?
Well, maybe if you use other people's content, YouTube, like I said, is it is the highest paying niche. So they want originality on YouTube. They want you to create the content. And even if someone accuses you that, oh, Crystal stole my content, they will ask you to prove to them that you shot the video. So you have to create videos, like you have to explain to them that I had a camera in front of me, I thought about the idea, I created the content. Then they will look into the case and they would they would write it off.
Okay. So, and then how would I find out about the grant stuff? What would be the contact, or how would I get with you on that?
Yeah, just type my name on YouTube, Miriam Adepoju, and that's it. You will find all the different kinds of grants on my channel. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I also have a free YouTube download, free YouTube kits that you can download. It's in the chat as well. And then, yes, my YouTube monetization masterclass, the replay, the link is also in the chat. I'll also send a follow-up email to everyone that attended today's session, a follow-up email, with the links, all of these links. If you are interested in joining my Facebook group, my community, where I go live every week and I address questions like pressing needs. Before you get strikes, I will quickly address, things that you are probably having issues with when you join my YouTube membership. And if you also want to book my free consultation, it's also open only to people in this room, because I don't give free consultations anymore because of my time. Remember, as a content creator with 5 YouTube channels, I don't have time to attend to everything. It's actually open to everyone, especially on my channel. I will not have a life. Everybody will be buzzing me, so yes, I'm giving it to you guys. If you want to, and book a free consultation, I'll also send all of these links in my follow-up, in my email after this, after this session. And if you want to know the perks for joining my Facebook group, I also have it in the chat, but I'll also send it to you. And if you want to also, book my full coaching, especially people who want to be the only ones, they want to be free to ask questions. Some people are shy to ask questions where there are lots of people, but you know what? I will take my time. You can ask the same question 1 million times. I'll be more than happy to respond to you, just to make sure that you understand everything, and then also start to monetize, start to make your money, because I'm all about helping you, increase your own returns on investments. I don't want you to spend that kind of money with me and not yield, get returns on. No, it's not possible, so yes, if you're interested in my one-on-one coaching, it is also available for you. I'll take one last question before we call it a day. Does anybody else have a question? Don't worry, it's free. Any more questions before we call it a day today? Any more questions?
Okay, what is the cost to join YouTube? I had someone that was going to set up my, they got the name for me for YouTube, and then they said, pay me $175.
No, it's free of charge. It's free. It's free of charge.
But how's it free of charge? Is there a web address or something that you have to type, or how's it free?
No, just create a YouTube channel. That's all. A Gmail account. That's all. That's all.
So it will go live if you have a. Okay.
Yeah. And then you can start to upload your videos. Yes. Yes.
All right. And if we need to contact you, we can contact you by the email address. Is that correct?
Yes. I'm going to send you an email. Don't worry. I'll send you an email.
Okay. Okay. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So, and the best time to start your channel is now. Before now, the best time to actually start was 10 years ago. The second best time to start your YouTube channel is now. So do not procrastinate. Don't wait for things to be perfect. Don't wait until you have this gadget or that gadget. start with what you have, and by God's grace, your channel will blow up and you start to make good money, on your channel. I was showing someone my, my paycheck for just one video on my channel, and like, are you? The person was shocked. So you can make good money on your YouTube channels, and I wish you all the best of luck. So thank you all so much for joining once again. I can't wait to see you guys, your channels blow up by His grace. All right, take care, guys, and God bless you. Bye for now. I need to stop the recording.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, everyone. Bye.